started doing Dagorhir probably my freshman year of college, which would have been fall of 2007, spring of 2008.
I actually started in what would have been the fall of 2007. So I've been doing it 5.5 years now.
I started Dagorhir in the fall of 2006, so that means about 6.5 years now. I got into it because my buddy's like, hey, they're having a sword fighting demo over in Offenhauer. And I was like, really? So it was right here on BGSU campus. I get over there and they're like, hey, here's some swords. You guys can hit each other. I'm like, I love hitting my friends. So we kind of beat the tar out of each other for a little while.
I started, I was on UT campus for their Honors Choir program. And I walked outside while we were on break, and there were a bunch of kids in tunics and turbans and foam padded weapons, and I was hooked.
Just getting out of my car and seeing, 100 people on the field hitting each other with foam weapons was like, oh man, this is so awesome! And I've been hooked ever since.
It's fun. I mean, where else can I go and dress up as a medieval knight and go and hit people with swords and have fun with it? I mean, it's not something you get to do with anything else. I mean, even with other kinds of reenacting, if it's Civil War reenacting or anything like that, you're firing blanks at the other guy. With this, I walk up to him and I hit him. I'm right up there with him, and I'm swinging, and the armor's heavy and the shield's heavy, and it's as real as you can get with still being safe.
I keep playing because, I met my husband through the game. And just a great deal of my friends, in game and out of game, participate in Dagorhir. And so, I guess it's because it's my social life. It's fun. It keeps me active.
My wife, oh man. I knew my wife for a few years before we ever got to the point where we were dating. I think the first time I saw her, she was actually skewering someone with a spear. I might be wrong, she might have been bludgeoning someone with a flail. Either way, it was hot. She was wrecking guys twice her size, and I thought it was a lot of fun. So I went over and like, hey, I'm Magnus. And she was probably like, oh, you're a dork, go away. So I did. But not for long.
People do pick on us and they do think that it's nerdy, but I like the people that I hang out with who play Dagorhir. I think that they're pretty cool people. And, isn't that what it's about? I mean, I don't play Frisbee golf. I think that's silly. But the people who enjoy Frisbee golf have fun hanging out with each other.
We are nerdy. Let's be honest here. We are, but that's just because it's not their thing doesn't mean that it's not awesome. And we actually have a lot of people who are, might consider what we do nerdy, but they still participate because it's fun. And what we're out there doing on the field is actually very athletic, and it's very much a sport. The goofy clothes that we wear might seem nerdy, or the fact that we talk about Tolkien and garble about in Elvish names might seem nerdy, but the real activity out there is athletic, and that's all there is to it.
We got all kinds of heckles out the windows and stuff like that. We usually, smiled and enjoyed the fact that, hey, at least we're providing someone some entertainment. But for every one of the guys and girls who laughed at us from their windows, one or two came out as well. And sometimes it was the same people who had laughed at us the week before because they were laughing out of, hey, let's look cool in front of our buddies, or hey, that's really nerdy, I'd never do that. They come out the next week and they want to hit people. It's fun to hit people with foam.
I would just say don't knock it until you've tried it. I tried it once and that was 7 years ago.